We have another inspirational story tonight as we work with Fox News Latino to spotlight those who embody the American dream.
Jessica Formoso introduces us to a woman who has built a name for herself in the construction industry.
He was told by my grandmother that the streets were lined with pennies when he was in Ponce, Puerto Rico. And so he was so excited as a young kid to be able to come here and try to find his own fortune.
Elizabeth Velez is talking about her father, Andres Velez, known to many as Andrew. At the age of 8, her father came to New York. He raised his family in Brooklyn, where Elizabeth was born.
He actually got his break in the construction industry joining the union, the carpenters union.
That's where it all started for the Velez family.
Started very small, but my father's so tenacious and so smart and strategic.
In 1971, Mr. Velez started his construction company, Velez Organization, in his apartment.
One of the very first projects that he did was a shoe shine stand at the World Trade Center.
And just like that, Elizabeth, one of 7 daughters, found herself going to job sites.
I would work in the office, I would sharpen pencils or file things away.
When did you know you had a passion for construction?
I was going to school undergraduate at Hofstra University, going for a business degree in finance. And I was working for him part-time. I had been involved in writing a proposal to the New York City Housing Partnership for a new program bringing contractors into the development.
That was in the late 80s. She had no idea that proposal would launch her career in the construction world.
I graduated, and the same month that I graduated, we were awarded the project. My father said, "You're not going anywhere."
So it began for Elizabeth, her first project, affordable housing.
At any point, did you feel that because you were a woman, it was much more difficult for you in this industry?
Yes, it's a male-dominated industry, every part of it, from architecture to the folks that work on your construction site. And so gaining their respect was something very early on that I needed to do.
About 8 years ago, the woman who slowly became a trailblazer in the construction business became president of the Velez Organization.
It was always my desire to be a big proponent of my industry, but also maybe to be a game changer in my industry.
The construction company has built schools, the Queens Hospital Ambulatory Care Center, modernized and expanded the Jacob Javits Convention Center, and the Queens Supreme Court, to name a few. Currently, the firm is working on a construction project at Columbia University.
This project, the University Forum, is about $80 million. It's going to be the gateway of Columbia University up here in the Manhattanville section of Manhattan.
Today, Velez is not only a leader in New York's construction industry, but is known to be a mentor to women and minorities.
Did you ever imagine this?
No, you know, I have to tell you that it's a continuation of a dream that started back in the 70s. To be able to work in New York City, to be able to work for Columbia University, a preeminent learning institution here in New York, is truly a gift.
I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News.